Into the next game.
So what advice can you pass forward to people that want to get involved with the 2K League?
Don't be afraid to fail. Like, don't stop.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the DA.
Kevin, thanks.
Here does DA. Thank you so much. And the Clippers starting five. They've got Junior. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ibaka in at the center position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Harrell. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. And it's pretty clear that Adam Silver would like to implement, Chris, a mid-season tournament. What do you think would motivate teams for something like that?
Man, it depends, Kevin. It could be money, or it could make the games count extra, or different seeding or position of seeding them in the playoffs. These days, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try.
No one near him. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's George. Caruso grabs the miss. He dishes it to LeBron. Over Beverly. LeBron, good.
Biggest fear any opponent has, watching LeBron go to work inside, you know what the results are going to be.
Outside, George. Here's Junior. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Schroeder. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Inside. Here's Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A true glass eater. You got to love how ferocious Davis is at grabbing as many boards as he can.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And the pass to Schroeder. Dishes it to James. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive angle.
On the clock. Here's Caruso.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Got a piece of it. Schroeder outside. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Davis has got 5.
I'm not going to lie. He's a hard guard. This guy has it all between the touch, length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
This guy is a high flyer, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Schroeder surveying the floor. the elbow. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue to slam it in.
Out to Ibaka. Fires the three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out, I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and hard out.
Now, here's Schroeder. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Pass to LeBron. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Junior, and Junior throws it down. Oh, Greg, you talk about a guy who can just go off any given game. That's Junior. He has put up multiple triple-doubles this season alone.
Anytime you've got a player putting up triple-doubles by the handful, that's special. Junior has shown just how dominant he can be on the floor. His performances have stolen more than one win for this team.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Clippers trail by 4. Now, here's Junior. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. And it's Beverly missing. Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Got that one up quick. Davis has got 11 points.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one's good, George.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
LeBron against Leonard. Pass to Davis. Over Junior. And it's Davis missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Hill. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Alex Caruso. Pass to Junior. Back to Kennard. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The Lakers with the ball. Lakers leading by 3. Schroeder outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Just 5 on the clock.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Junior the pass to Morris. The offensive rebound. Chalk up 2 there.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Rondo kicks to Gasol. Morris against Kuzma. Schroeder outside. Over Kennard. And again, no good. good by the Lakers.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And Junior throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Kuzma. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And the rejection by Zubac. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's Schroeder. Rebound by the Clippers.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Morris outside. The pass to Kennard. To the paint. Gasol with the steal. .153 left here in the opening quarter. Kuzma inside. Kennard covering. And the wide open shot from Morris. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Morris is excellent at cashing in on the catch and shoot. I mean, he's terrific at firing off the pass.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game break wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Williams.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A 3 from Morris. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Jackson has the open look, and the Clippers miss again. Lakers shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. And that one's good. Schroeder.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
But you can't leave somebody that wide open when Jackson's running the show. Reggie will find him every time.
So it's the Lakers now. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. The Lakers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Milton. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's Rondo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Now here's Schroeder, defended by Milton. Down low, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And that's Jackson's job out there, distributing the rock to his open teammates.
Here's Schroeder. From outside, off the mark. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes over. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma.
You know, for me, it's super cool. Just
Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
They've got Marc Gasol. Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jr. in his last outing against the Magic had a huge game. He dropped in 55 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
And you hear fans joke about Junior, calling him the general manager. But, Greg, it's not that far from the truth. The front office has started to consult with him on player moves.
It's not the worst idea given how invested this team is with Junior. They both want the best for the franchise. Junior has earned the right to have input on that roster.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Outside Leonard, the three. Going to go that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, this isn't fair. Everything is going AD's way. He's in the zone and scoring at a terrific.
And Junior throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The Lakers with the ball after the Clippers pick up two. James. The Clippers grab the miss. Junior's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out to the right wing. Harrell finds James. Shot clock at 6. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Junior, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that.
Now here's LeBron. A 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers, trailing by 2. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Now, here's Junior, following the miss by Anthony Davis. LeBron against Beverly. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Beverly's got his first basket.
Even when contact comes Beverly's way, I mean, he's a pro at finishing, absorbing it so well on these shots.
James in the post. Ibaka on him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the... And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
And they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, he can't stop him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Junior. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point.
And that's what Beverly does best, a quick passer who distributes the ball incredibly well.
And here is James. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got 16 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Passes it to Beverly. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 15. Kicks it out to James. Arrow high post. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Lakers trail by 3. Outside, Davis. Pass to Schroeder. For the tie. And no good that time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the Clippers miss again.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the wing on the left. Harrell against Ibaka. Harrell, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's just superb focus right there. I mean, I like how Davis takes the hit and just keeps working to get to the bucket.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him. To the inside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Come on, Hall of Fame, athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Davis can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Junior throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the Lakers call time here. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflict in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. George with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To the middle, here's Junior, and the rejection by Harrell. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. Offensive rebound. And he makes good on the layup. Davis has got 22 points.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, it hurts you for this type of mistake.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
The pass to Caruso. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Caruso kicks to Kuzma. Leonard with the steal. For the finish. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And perhaps the best defender in the NBA. Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
Now here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Harrell. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Now George. And stolen by Kuzma. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Passes it to Kuzma. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
The Lakers making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Leonard, the pass to Junior. Kicks it out to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Scooped up. Pass to Junior. Outside Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. The Clippers rebound. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. It's never going to.
Shot by Rondo is no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Leonard.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Kuzma outside.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
And it's Junior missing. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Lakers. Caruso takes it off the glass. Caruso's got 6. The Clippers in the lead. Down low, here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kuzma's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Inside. It counts. And the foul. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Kennard. Here's Kuzma. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Morris against Kuzma. Here's the dish to Rondo. Gasol kicks it over to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. He's got 18.
On a 7-1 division, Gasol staying away. I mean, this guy's got game.
Junior the pass to Zubac. To the paint. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Lakers trail by 5. Rondo passes to Schroeder. 1:39 left in the third quarter. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the inside, Zubac. Here's Morris. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Morris has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. Lakers shooting in this game 45%. Rondo passes to Gasol. Schroeder outside.
And they continue to control the glass.
Clippers leading by 7. Nobody near Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 5 now.
And such a confident player. Williams knows he has the trust of his coaches and teammates to take those shots. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
First one falls for him. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jackson's checked in. And both free throws good for Junior. Lakers trail by 12. Here's LeBron. 18 points for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Outside Jackson. Williams against Schroeder. Back to Jackson. Down low. Here's Junior. The shot that time not on target. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from James.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Inside. And Junior throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Clippers on top.
Play for each other.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Clippers leading by 10. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol and at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Here's Rondo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night.
A terrific move, but this is how Rondo likes to beat you. Slippery off the dribble.
To the paint. And Junior throws it down.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's James. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And then for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. And it's Paul George in for Lou Williams.
All around here. Kuzma's very solid at finding these guys in their spot.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Morris looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Here's Junior trying to get open as Ibaka. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Junior's got 48.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Rondo passes to Schroeder. Offline with his 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Ibaka. The shot's good. Ibaka's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
And the lean frame of Ibaka, taking the punishment, but still converting the basket. Toughness.
Schroeder up top, defended by George. And it's sent back by George. And he gets it back. And that one, good.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
And he's fouled on the shot. It misses, so a couple of free throws here. Almost the chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good, Junior. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Shots good by Ibaka.
So agile, Ibaka, able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. It's good. Davis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Schroeder against Beverly. Loads it up for Junior. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now the pass to Caruso. Back to Schroeder. James outside. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. Lakers trail by 13. And here's Schroeder. Over Beverly. Harrell trying to free himself up.
Oh, and that's just a great defensive effort there by Beverly. He is all hustle.
To the middle, and Ibaka slams it in.
Wonderful move by Pat Beverly, a true talent at executing the pick and roll perfectly.
Lakers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Harrell, the pass to LeBron. Good on the bucket. LeBron's got 24.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
And the Clippers call time here. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Schroeder against Leonard. Schroeder with the ball. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's tipped and stolen by Harrell. An even 3-on-3 break. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
I love the shot selection Davis has. These are the types of looks you want him taking.
Schroeder against Beverly. Schroeder comes with the double team. Pass to Ibaka for the three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Junior, rebound the Lakers. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Caruso. And the dunk by James.
The way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Clippers leading by 9. George looking over the floor. Inside, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's LeBron, and he lays it straight in. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Passes to Beverly. Now Ibaka. He is defended by Harrell. Takes the 13-footer. Ibaka, no luck.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's James, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Clippers leading by 10. To the paint, here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Schroeder against Williams. Harrell kicks to Davis. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. No dice from the high post. The Clippers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And Junior throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
James against Leonard. James, the pass to Caruso. It's hauled in by George.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Junior. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron!
And LeBron throws it down.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Outside Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Misses from short range.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the legs.
And it's James missing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Williams. And the Clippers lead by 14.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And the So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.